Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura and today we're doing a pick a card or pick a house tarot reading, and we'll be focusing on the next time that you meet someone of your choosing. Now, I know for a fact that a lot of you guys are going to select someone who you may be romantically involved with, but you really don't have to. You can pick anyone. If you're curious about what's going to go down the next time you see them, what the energy will be like, what sort of state of mind and energy will you be like, will they be like, and what is the overall dynamic of the two of you at this time, or at least at the next time that you meet. We'll be covering all of that in this reading, so what I need you to do is select a person, hold them in your mind. You can even say their name out loud or say, universe, what's going to happen the next time I meet blank, so-and-so. And then once you've done so, select a house that you feel most drawn to. Or it doesn't even have to be which one you think is the prettiest or the most beautiful, like just whichever one your eye keeps bringing you back to as you focus on your person, okay? And while you're selecting that, I just want to thank everyone for participating on this channel by leaving your stories in the comment section. And I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers that came in. Thank you guys for joining. I'm so happy to be reading for you. And you know, as you like videos and comment and subscribe, it really tells me that you want more of that content, and it helps me out because it spreads these videos to even more people. The more people engage with this channel, the more I want to make videos for you, so I appreciate all of that. And I also want to let you guys know of a very special offer that I have at this time, the 2024 Tarot and Mediumship reading. This is an hour-long video reading where I will tune into your energies currently and what is in store for you for the year ahead. And we will get some messages, some advice, anything that wants to come through from anyone on the other side who wants to talk to you. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, past loved ones. I don't control who's coming through, okay? I just think it's a great reading, so go ahead and check that out. It's on my website, spiritpsychic.org. You can also get the last remaining Goddess Energy Intention oils and spiritual life coaching sessions and other types of psychic readings there. Thank you guys for being here, and let's dive into your reading. Hello, group number one, and welcome. Let's see what's going to happen the next time you and your person meet. So the rune that represents your experience, the intentions behind this meeting, and overall what the energy will be like between you guys the next time you meet, we have Othala, and she is in reverse. Okay, so I am seeing some disputes, some disagreements here over like family matters and money matters. So there could be an issue with like, if this is someone you're related to, there may be an issue with the family dynamic or certain like inheritance or money. And if you're not related, if this is someone who you have like a romantic history with, for example, there may be some issues on the surface when it comes to like meeting each other's family or fitting into each other's family culture. And I'm also seeing here like disagreements on the dynamic of said relationship, like what kind of connection you guys will have. It seems like there isn't really commitment here. And by that, I mean like there isn't certainty of like, okay, this is the person I want to marry, I want to be family with. It seems like there are certain values here that it doesn't feel like it's misaligned values. It feels like it's just you haven't really gotten on the same page value-wise. Does that make sense? So when you guys meet again, I feel like this is kind of the issue we're seeing here. Another issue that can come up, one person here may be like feeling like they don't have enough money and they want to work a lot more for that money. And in order to do that, they may not be able to spend as much time on the relationship or, you know, with each other. So that may be something that bothers the other person. So there's all types of like dynamics that need to be worked out here, issues that need to be worked out here. So I see that's kind of like the overarching energy the next time you meet, or possibly like right now. But this whole middle pile, we're going to be looking deep into like the overall energy. So we're going to get a major arcana card, and this is going to represent the intention of like what is the next time you guys meet, you know, what's going to go on. Oh, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. For some of you, I feel like You may not be in clear communication with this person at this time. In fact, you may be in separation or just not talking to each other, or communication is a little bit colder than normal. You may feel like you're not sharing everything with each other. For example, in the past, you may have like texted, called each other like every single day and just like filled each other in on like what's going on in your lives. And then when you do catch up now, it's like you're always a little bit surprised to hear, things that's going on in their life that they haven't told you about, or vice versa. Okay, they may be feeling that way as well. High Priestess in reversed shows like both of you are kind of feeling this weird energy of like, oh, okay, I guess we're just not as open as we used to be prior. So it does feel like, not necessarily that there's secrets here, but it's like the energy between you two feels a lot more secretive in a way, because there's more distance. You're not sharing everything. Yeah. All right. Energy, financial constraints. Yeah, I knew there was something about money here for a lot of you, like time, money management. Someone, like I said, feels like they don't get enough money. They don't have enough money here. And that can cause them to overwork, creating this coldness, this distance, etc. Or like there's just this energy of like, we can't practically like work together. In a sense, I don't know. I hate when money like gets in the way of love and relationships. I think it's so dumb. But I mean, we have financial constraints, so there may be, some issues with money here. The next time you hang out, it may also be like a budget thing. Like you may not actually be going out and like spending money, but you could be like staying in, or they could be visiting you, you could be visiting them, something like that. Mama Moon's coming in to say full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so first and foremost, the full moon itself represents massive endings and things coming to light. So I do feel like you need some closure in this connection. It feels like you both do. Like you just need to like bring whatever the heck is going on here to the light and just, communicate and figure things out. I feel like one of the biggest issues in your connection with this person is that it feels unbalanced. Someone may be spending all of their time working, overly focusing on material matters, working out, whatever their goals are in life, and not necessarily giving this relationship, or relationships in general, enough time and energy. So it does feel like there's an imbalance here that you may communicate about the next time you do see each other. And we see two fish here swimming in a circle, trying to like find a nice balance for the two of you. So I do see some conversations around that taking place the next time you meet. And then this is from the Lover's Oracle. So if you're asking about someone who you don't have a romantic history with, bear with me for a second. And this says passion. Oh my gosh. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I feel like the two of you both have very strong physical attraction to each other. If this is something that is romantic or was romantic, I mean, it's going to be very hard to resist each other. And the next time you meet, you may feel this lust, this temptation towards each other. Now, if this isn't a romantic situation, this could even just show like there are a lot of strong feelings between you and the person that you're asking about. And you may be very reactive with them. And I'm getting this sort of energy of like trying to calm yourself down and not get carried away the next time you see whoever you're asking about. In whichever way that means. For example, if you're like meeting with your mother, there may be aspects about her that trigger you and get you angry, and you're trying not to get angry, you're trying not to blow up here. If this is romantic, it definitely feels like the seductive quality here. But here's the thing, there is so much seduction, like lust, that like sort of like animalistic, hormonal energy between you and this person, even if it's not romantic. And I feel like sometimes that can get in the way of resolving actual real issues in this connection. And I do feel this energy of like trying to avoid just going at each other because there's some real like incompatibilities going on here. There is some real distance emotionally. There are some real issues, imbalances in this connection that need to be worked through, and you know yourself. And if you just go to town with this person, that may put like a band-aid over the issue. But like the issue is a lot bigger than, a Band-Aid can handle. You know what I mean? So I am seeing trying to control yourself and figure things out. But I don't know. I feel like the two of you, if this was or is a romantic situation, you have a hard time keeping your hands off of each other. So that will definitely be an underlying energy the next time you meet, okay? So we're gonna split this up into you and your person. Now, I'm intending that the left side is going to be you and the right side will be your person, and where you both stand mentally, physically, emotionally the next time you meet each other. However, you may find yourself on the right side and your person on the left side. If that happens, that's fine. You know, no issue there. I'll just be doing the reading as if you guys are on the left side, okay? So just filter it out if you feel you're on the other side. So you are being represented by the Village. Okay, yeah. I feel like you really desire this reciprocal energy. Like, you want community in your life, you want family in your life, and you want a really genuine like relationship, friendship, whatever. However it plays out, you really value deep connections, and you're not looking for something that is very like lighthearted and, you know, maybe that physical energy is there, that physical attraction there, or even just like the label of your relationship. Like, for example, if this is a mother, you know, you can call her mother, but are you actually a part of my village? Are you a part of my community? You know, can I rely on you? So I am seeing issues of that is on your mind, where you're just like, are you actually, you know, a part of my tribe, a part of my community, a part of my support system? Can we rely on each other? And if we can't, you know, can we talk and figure out a way to sort of bridge any gaps that may need bridging? Because you really value community and love, and, you know, you don't want to walk this world alone. You may have had to walk this world alone in the past, and, you know, you're just at a point in your life where you don't want any surface level connections, even if they're very like hormonal, lusty. Like, you don't want that. Like, if you're gonna have that energy, you want it to be with someone true, deep, genuine, who you can trust. And so right off the bat with this card, I do feel you may be a little bit uncomfortable with this High Priestess reverse energy representing like where you're both at in this connection. It may feel like things are a little bit cold for your liking and a little bit constrained for your liking. You know, you're somebody who likes warmth, who likes community. You like talking to people like every day, seeing people at least once a week to maintain that energy. And so, yeah, I feel like that's where your headspace is at. Let's see where your person's headspace is at. We have the Flame. Okay. So your person, or for some of you, this could even be you, has a lot of strong attraction towards you. Very, very strong attraction. And, you know, I feel like there is a little flame in their heart for you. Like they do have like a little something going on for you. It feels like it. The feelings are present. The feelings are here. It's just a matter of like, can we maintain this flame? Can we grow this flame? Or is it just going to be this tiny flame? So I feel like your person is sort of wondering like how far this relationship, this connection can and will go. Right now, it feels like you're at a place where it's not quite like high level commitment, you know? It's not like you're each other's bestest friends, like marriage partners, anything like that. It just feels like there's a little something here, and, you know, there's feelings, there's passion, there's lust for sure. You know, their heart is warm for you, but I think there is a lot of growth potential that your person is seeing. They're just sort of wondering how far it will go. That's sort of the energy I'm getting here. So let's go back to you. You're being represented by the Gazelle. Wow, very, very beautiful, graceful. I feel like you have a lot of grace for the person you're asking about, you know, and a lot of patience for sure. They may not be like in a lifestyle situation that you're 100% on board with, or like, how do I put this? There's obviously still some issues in this connection that need to be bridged, and you may not 100% resonate with their lifestyle or like their friends or like their job. There's something here, but you give them so much grace and patience, and I feel like you're giving it a shot anyways, which is really cool. I like that. And you know, when it comes to relationships, people have different skill sets. So you may have one skill set down pat, whereas your person may not have that down pat, but they could have something else that you don't have that they're much more knowledgeable about, which is why I feel like you're giving them so much grace and you're being so understanding towards them. But I also feel like you're on high alert here. Like the gazelle is very, very sensitive to their surroundings. You know, they're normally like a prey animal. So I do feel like you have been hurt in the past before, which has given you this sort of like hyper awareness of like all the little shifts and energies that your person may show you. You're definitely like aware of any changes over text or over calls. You may be accustomed to their routine, their rhythm, and any shift in energy, you're picking up on it just like that. So your psychic abilities are very high right now. And I do feel like you are paying attention, very close attention. I'm even seeing here, like if you go to their house, like you're the type of person who will notice like everything. Like if there's like a hair at their house that is not yours, you're like, whose hair is that? Like, or I know that's a little, but like that's how sensitive you are. That's the thing. Like, and I love being around people like that because your situational awareness is very, very high. You know, you're really, really perceptive. And yeah, but I do feel like you have a lot of grace, a lot of beauty, a lot of love, unconditional love, genuinely towards this person. And yeah, you've been very patient in this connection as well. And also the gazelle is a fire animal. So obviously the passionate feelings, the romantic feelings, they are reciprocated here. But yeah, there's some real world issues I feel shared between you right now. So let's see. They're being represented by the otter in reverse. So definitely this is a water animal. So let me just tell you that your person has a lot of feelings, and otters are very snuggly, sort of like romantic animals. And like those feelings are 100% there. They have like a heart. They have heart-based feelings for you, definitely. However, this is coming out in reverse. And I told myself before, like as I was shuffling, like I will take reversals for this deck because I usually don't, but I'm like, I'm doing it this time around. So I do feel like your person may at times distract themselves from these feelings. And one thing I am thinking of is that otters, I think especially male otters, I read somewhere that they can become like cannibalistic. And, you know, while they are playful, snuggly, adorable creatures, at times they can be very aggressive. And I feel like your person here, they do have a lot of love in their heart, a lot of feelings, but I don't know why. I'm also getting like this, similar to you, like being a little bit on edge. And maybe sometimes they show more of their defensive energies to try to protect their heart, protect this flame here. But yeah, there's for sure heart-based feelings. Another thing that I'm seeing here, a dynamic, is that your person is naturally very flirty, playful, fun. But you are someone who is very loving, graceful, patient. However, you're super hyper aware. So the second you sense a shift in their energy, you may come across as a little bit colder, or like you may slightly shift your energy to match their energy shift. And then when they pick up that you shift your energy, then they may get defensive. So I almost feel like some mirroring going on here that may contribute to some communication issues. Okay. Going back to you, your chakra is root chakra, perfection coming through. Yeah, I feel like you have a vision of like what you want to play out in this connection. And, you know, like you have your vision of how your life can unfold perfectly, generally speaking. Like you want your community, you want your family, you want what you want, you know? And I feel like you're the type of person who always strives for really healthy, authentic relationships. And you don't like inconsistency. I mean, like inconsistency feels like one of the worst elements of relationships to you, especially being represented by the gazelle, because you may be more prone to anxiety, especially like relationship anxiety. So if you're picking up that someone's behavior is inconsistent or they're just unsure about like where things are going in their future, like you may get really bad anxiety. Whereas I feel like your person is a little bit more free-flowing and like go with the flow. So that may not concern them as much, but I don't know. Let's see what their chakra is. Oh, we have the throat chakra quest. Okay, this way or that. Like which experience do I want? So yeah, your person may not 100% know what they want their future to look like. They may be sort of like in the middle of looking for like a job, or trying to figure out like what they want their future path to look like. There's some element about their life here that doesn't feel very grounded and secure. And they may be the one who has these financial constraints, I'm not sure, but I just feel like their energy is a bit more up in the air. Like, what does the future look like? I don't know. We need to get more cards on this. All right. You're being represented by building blocks. Yeah, I just get this feeling like you want to build a healthy relationship. You want to figure out exactly where you stand, build a foundation here. The number 28 may be important for you as well. And that could be like a date, that could be an age, February 8th or August 2nd may be significant. Definitely you're looking to build something up, build like a home, a family, consistent relationships in your life, generally speaking. But let's see. They are being represented by a leg up. All right. And the number 34 may be significant for them. That would be March 4th or April 3rd. Doesn't have to be, could also be an age. I feel like they're viewing this relationship as one where you both help each other out, support each other. And I almost feel like your person is trying to get a leg up in their life. Again, I keep coming back to this energy of like them trying to focus on becoming like a better person, as a better individual. So they may be trying to save their money, get into a better life situation, something like that, just kind of like improving overall. I'm not going to say they're selfish, but they may be in a more selfish chapter of their life where they may be like going to school or saving money or working really hard, doing something for their future. But the thing is, they may not exactly know what that future is, but they know that they need to sort of get themselves into a better life situation. And you're being represented by there's something better. Okay. I feel like you're not 100% content with where this relationship is at currently, and you want something more. You want something better than what you currently have, maybe a little bit more committed, something like that. And they are being represented by within the next few weeks. Okay. This is very significant. I feel like your person, their energy will be shifting and changing in the next couple of weeks. So for example, if like they're looking for a job, they may find a job, or they may have some like improvements in their circumstances in the next few weeks. I feel like they're very shiftable right now. Their energy, like this flame of like their love for you, it can grow or it can diminish, but there's definitely some changes happening within them within the next few weeks that will shift this relationship. Now, I don't know what these changes are. I'm just letting you know what I'm seeing. Also, this can predict that you will see each other next within the next few weeks. So that may resonate for some of them, or your person may reach out to you within the next few weeks looking to communicate. But let's see. I also pulled 3 tarot cards for each of you. You're being represented by the Hierophant reversed, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely knowing your worth here, and you have a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're just in a fire element place in your life, which is like very enthusiastic, just wanting to fall in love, like you want to love like Morticia and Gomez Adams, and it feels like you're just trying to figure out who are your people, who's your family in life, your chosen family. And you're trying to like build your life up with the people that you love. And I feel like you're wanting to know, like, are you gonna be a part of that, or aren't you gonna be a part of that? Queen of Wands also shows a lot of focus on like career and business as well, like your own personal goals, projects, lots of entrepreneurial energy here. So some of you may have your own business or freelancing thing, or even like a online platform, creative platform for yourself that you're very focused on. You may even be like pet owners, just loving your little life here. The Hierophant reverse also shows that you are not taking the traditional approach in life. Like you have a vision of like what you want for yourself, and that vision may not match, exactly what most people strive for in life, but you're like following the beat of your own drum. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. I feel that you guys almost feel like this relationship may not be reciprocated. I do feel that you worry that your person does not have the same amount of feelings that you have towards them, or they're not as ready and committed as you are. And it's funny because you're being represented by fire, they're being represented by water, and then in your tarot you have a queen that's fire upright, and then a king that's water in reverse. So this is like a matching couple. Well, they're not matching, but they are a couple. But the water person here is being represented in reverse, which, means like being emotionally a little bit shut off. You may feel that your person does not have as much emotional experience as you. So this could be like relationship experience, or now I'm not saying that you think that they're emotionally immature, but there's a part of you that wonders, like, does this person feel safe and comfortable to open up emotionally to me? Okay, are they hiding anything emotionally? I do see some fears there. One thing I want to say to you guys is I think you may struggle sometimes with being overly hypervigilant and worrying too much, like, oh, are they hiding anything? Like, what's going on here? I am getting a little bit of that energy. But I feel like psychically you are picking up on this sort of like colder energy, like, being a little surprised sometimes when they tell you like what's going on in their life and they didn't tell you that previously. Does that make sense? So it's like, I almost feel like you're wanting to like share everything and like be more open, but you do wonder about the emotional stability and openness, like, is my person telling me everything? So we do get those fears on your end. Now, I'm not validating those fears, but that's just what I'm picking up. All right, now let's see what your person has. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, again, your person really seems to be focused on money, career, finances, health, things like that. And again, trying to get a leg up in life financially or in their career, climbing the corporate ladder, finding a job, saving money up. These things seem to be very much the center of attention for them at this time. And they're trying their best to have an evenly reciprocated energy with you. Like, they don't want you to feel neglected. That's one thing I see for sure. While they're focusing on like just trying to get their life together, they do not want you to feel neglected. And I feel like that's something that they worry about from time to time. We have the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, Ace of Wands. And look, there's that flame again with that flame. Yeah, this person has a lot of lust and attraction and just raw emotion towards you. Ace of Wands is a very positive card. It's that feeling of like waking up and thinking about you. It's that feeling of like just having these crazy, like uncontrollable emotions towards you, to be honest. They're very excited, very positive, optimistic when it comes to the thought of you. There is a lot of sexual energy coming from them. If this is like a romantic thing, again, if this is like relative, I apologize. Or just something that's not romantic. They're just excited by you, and they don't want to let this flame die down. That's the thing. There may be some issues in this connection, okay? They don't want you to feel neglected. You want something a little bit deeper. They may not be able to give that to you right this second. They don't want you to lose attraction or affection towards them, though. Like, they want to keep this flame alive. And so I do feel that they may worry that you'll move on. They may be worried that I don't know. I want to see this final card. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. All right. This is positive. Very, very positive. There's love here. Beyond just the sexual, like, surface level, I guess you could say, animalistic, hormonal feelings, there are genuine loving feelings that they have towards you. I think if you do resonate with being the gazelle person, the person on the left, I do feel like you have a lot of fears towards this connection that are, I don't want to say they're unfounded, okay? I just feel like you're a little bit more prepared at this point in your life for something very, very grounded, long-term, secure. And your person wants that with you as well. They want emotional stability with you. They want this feeling of happy family with you, for sure. and they have this, just hormonal drive towards you, which is like the best of both worlds. And you know what? There's a part of you that has that as well here with the Queen of Wands. Wands represent that same like fiery, passionate element. And you have water as well. However, yours is in reverse, theirs is upright. And yours are more mature. You have the like the highest level of the passionate emotional energies, although your emotional energy is a little bit doubtful, okay, fearful. And, while you're the Queen of Wands, they're being represented by the Ace of Wands. Both are amazing energies for different reasons. But I just feel like your person is wanting to... It's not that they're wanting to take things slower. I don't feel that. I just feel like they're just starting to do like the emotional work and figure out what they want. It's something that I'm seeing here. This may be an unusual message, but it's kind of funny. I feel like in a way you're kind of opposites meeting, because your person feels like they come from a very not individualistic culture. So they may have grown up a lot like thinking about the community, their family, like being a part of their family, being a part of their community. And that may just be the culture of where they were at. And it may not have been normal for their upbringing to think very individualistically. Now, if you came from a very individualistic culture, for example, America is a very individualistic culture. We grow up knowing a lot about ourselves, like what our favorite colors are, our favorite foods, what we want our future path to look like. We're taught to think in this individualistic way, look at ourselves as a solo person, get to know ourselves. There's a lot of cultures in this world that don't really think like that. They think what's best for the society, for the family. Things like marriage even, like someone who grew up in a very individualistic way, they may think like, I want a partner who's good for me. Someone who grew up in a very like community-based way may think, I want a partner who will blend well with my family and my community and, etc. So it's so funny. I feel like this person, your person, may be someone who grew up thinking in this community-based way. And they're just now starting to get to know themselves personally. On the flip side, and they want to keep getting to know themselves personally and, navigating a personal path for themselves. On the flip side, I feel like you may have grown up very individualistically, knowing yourself very well, doing a lot of deep inner psychological work with yourself. And now you're sort of craving that sense of community, that sense of family that you may not have really had very, very, very strongly. And so I almost feel like you're kind of like meeting at a point here where your paths will cross in a certain way at some point where you'll realize like you both have what each other is looking for. And it's funny because I even see this in these cards, the color scheme, it's all like black and white right here. And then the sky is colorful. And then here it's all like black right there. And then it gets colorful up there. I don't know. I get good energy from this. I think there's just a lot of real world issues that are sort of going on here. A lot of figuring things out. I don't feel like your story is over. So I feel like the next time you meet, you may discuss like how to have a more balanced connection with each other, how to blend your worlds more, and really just get on the same page. One thing though that I think you may be annoyed at in particular that will not get resolved the next time you meet is any like financial career issues that your person may be dealing with. I feel like they're still working at that at their own pace. And that's just one of those things that you're going to have to accept and, love about your person. They're on their own path with that. And, I feel like they're working hard to get rich. Like, I don't know why. I keep coming back to like money and career with them. And you may feel like they're focused on that a lot and like you're really craving that warmth, that affection from them. I don't know. It's an interesting reading, guys. I want to pull some tarot to finish up, and we're just gonna like see what comes up and just take a look into what is going to actually happen the next time that you meet. I just noticed this whole thing is like crooked. That's bothering me. Okay, I hope that fixed things. All right, what's gonna just like happen straight up next time you meet? And how many cards do you guys want? I always just wing it with group number 1 because you're like my experimental group. All right, 6 it is. First card out is the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, so there are some concerns here about like where things are headed, and things may have felt a little bit slow progressing in this connection. There's also something here, you could be at a distance from this person, or transportation may be difficult. So the next time you meet, I do feel like I'm very unsure about where you're meeting, to be honest. But let's see. I want to see what comes out next to this. This is also Cancer energy. Oh, we have the Sun in reverse, Leo energy. Okay. Yeah. You know what? This is definitely a situation where the two of you really, really love each other. But there are literally just real world energies that are getting in the way of you two actually just being together. Okay. Like having to focus on money or school or career or long distance, you know. Those are the issues that get in the way of this relationship. And I feel like if we lived in a perfect world and we didn't have to worry about things like that, like you guys would be a beautiful, beautiful couple, or whatever the heck you are. Like I feel like the love would flow so smoothly, so freely between you. So it's almost a little bit sad, the issues that create distance between you. Because there really is so much happiness here, so much warmth and affection and feelings. And I do feel like you both want something serious with each other, something long-term with each other. The feelings are there. You make each other happy, and you both want to move forward in a beautiful direction. It's just these like real life adult issues that get in the way of that, and then make you anxious and have you start doubting each other's feelings for each other. And then when you start doubting each other's feelings, you know, you may back away a little bit, creating this coldness. You know, I don't like it. It's kind of sad. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah. 10 of Cups is coming out twice now. 10 of Cups is literally the card of long-term happiness, loving each other, family, building a home, family, like a complete emotional happiness. It's in reverse though, right next to the Sun reversed. Again, this is a sad situation. Because like there's really genuine like good chemistry here, lust, you know, you're very attracted to each other, emotional love, really, like you actually both love each other. But when the 10 of Cups comes out in reverse, there is some issues that get in the way of that happiness from unfolding, you know. So the Devil reversed. Yeah. I feel like if this, and first off, let me just say, the Devil reversed is a very sexual card. Okay. I mean, here's two naked people, you know, all chained up. Like the lust between you two, if this is romantic, is next level. Okay. The feelings are next level. There's very strong sexual attraction. I wouldn't be surprised if the next time you meet, you do have sex with this person. I'm just going to be honest. And if you don't, you have a very like ironclad willpower there, because the desire is going to be so strong to just like grab this person and kiss them and like, you know, do what you will, you know. And if this isn't romantic, sorry. I feel like the emotions that you have towards this person, you're gonna have a hard time containing them. So like if it's like reactive, like you find yourself having a lot of reactive emotions towards them, I feel like you're gonna have a hard time containing them. However, like I said in the beginning, there are real world issues that make it so that this happiness is being blocked, and you don't just want to see each other next and make this love and not solve the issue. You know, I feel like that can actually create some sadness between you guys if you do share in your passions, but you don't resolve the issues that keep you separated. Like it'll feel good in the moment, but like I think afterwards, once you go your separate ways, it may create some sadness for you, because you may think like, wow, I really am attached to this person. I want it to work. Like I want them to be, a part of my family. I want them to be something long-term, something significant. But we weren't able to work that out. And, that, passion sharing can create an even stronger attachment, even stronger feelings. And that can trigger your anxiety even more, especially if you're not on solid ground with this person. So I would be careful, is what I want to say here. I feel like the next time you meet, it will be happy. You'll be very happy to see each other, talk to each other. But there's like this underlying feeling of like, man, I just want to be with them. Like, I just want stability. And, it's almost like if you got that stability, that commitment, that clarity that, yes, we are building together, it's like you can freely enjoy this more passionate, animalistic energy without fearing it hurting you. So that's what I'm seeing. We have the Two of Pentacles. Balance is coming out again, talking about balance. How can we balance our lives? How can we balance our work and finances and like what we got going on individually with each other? I feel like that may be a topic of conversation. Okay, I'm seeing an equal back and forth as well. I feel like you'll both equally like share your peace, and there is a lot of emotions we see here in the background with the waves being so up and down, and you're trying to navigate these emotional highs and lows that you get from this relationship, and like try to make sure that everyone's needs and wants are met, that both of you are heard in this connection. I'm also noticing the red outfit here representing that passion that you share for each other. I feel like the fact that you are so passionate about each other sometimes complicates things because it just makes your emotions go all over the place, and it can make it harder to think logically. So I see you both trying really, really hard next time you see each other to remain logical, to remain grounded, and try to keep a nice balance. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. You know what? I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? Because I would hate if like I did this reading and none of this happened. But I mean, I'm just going to tell you what I see. I feel like the next time you meet with this person, you will have an opportunity to talk things through and balance things out and really see eye to eye with each other. And ending off with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is a new beginning for the both of you, where you may actually have that commitment and you may decide, you know what, I think we can see eye to eye, understand each other, balance our energies, our needs, our wants, our desires out, and work together. I feel like that is what I'm seeing in the Two of Pentacles, is like working together. Here's the thing. It's like what needs to be worked together, mended together, isn't your emotions, because the emotions are there. It's like your practical schedules in life that need to be like figured out. Like how much time are we going to give each other? Like what does our commitment look like? Things like that are like the very practical physical element is what needs to be worked out. And I do actually see the next time you meet that you will have a brand new beginning that's very, very positive and optimistic with this person, where you decide very clearly, like written down, possibly even, like what the dynamic will be here, how often you will see each other from that point on, exactly where you stand with each other. And Ace of Pentacles oftentimes shows me a commitment being made. Like I am going to commit to this relationship, seeing you this amount of times. This is exactly where we stand. And so I do feel like that clarity is here, and there is a promise being made to show you that commitment, or you show them that commitment through your actions. Okay, so that's very beautiful. Some of you guys may also be exchanging a gift or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is a beautiful, complicated relationship. And like the energy, it makes me a little sad. That's the only thing, because you both clearly love each other. You both clearly want this to work out. And it just feels like there is some negative element of like real world energy that's getting in the way here. With the devil in reverse, like this could even be someone who's like addicted to working, addicted to, you know, something, and it creates the imbalance. But, you know, I see you guys talking it out and finding a solution here. So that's really beautiful. I hope this works out for you guys. Thank you for joining me. Like this video, comment how this resonated down below. I love hearing your stories. They are so juicy. So please leave your story. Like, who is this person to you? And when's the next time you're going to see them? If you know? And what do you hope will come from this situation, you know? Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome. Let's see what is going to happen the next time you meet your person. The rune that represents this meeting is Lagus, and it's coming out in reversed. So right away, I do see that there may be some disagreements on the timing of either this meeting or the pace at which this connection is growing and developing. There may be some very strong opinions on how often you guys should meet, and you may have a disagreement over this. You know, you or them may feel like you're not meeting often enough, or it's not moving fast enough. And so there are some turbulent emotions being shared here because of that, okay? Or you could both even feel like you're not talking or seeing each other enough, something of that nature. But Lagus coming out in reverse definitely shows strong feelings and perhaps a sense of impatience, you know, like, why isn't this meeting happening sooner? Like, why don't we talk more often? Something like that, okay? This middle pile, which we're going to read into now, is going to represent the next time you meet and the overall energies, things like that. So this first card is going to be a major arcana card, and it'll show the intention of this meeting and the overall energy. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I just feel like you want to see each other. That's just the first thing that popped into my mind. And I'm also seeing here like changes of circumstances that are happening. You know, this is another thing that just popped into my mind. I feel like someone may be going through a rough time, or they had some changes happen in their life, and it feels very unexpected as well. And you know, you may hang out with each other, see each other to talk about these changes, catch up. Does that make sense? Or it's like you're just catching up in general. But I feel like someone's life circumstances, like there is a little bit of negativity going on in said life circumstances. So I don't know. It's something like that. The energy is the 4th chakra in reverse, Archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra, guys, and it is being blocked. So like I said, I feel like someone, at least one person in this connection, could be both, is not necessarily happy with the connection, because it feels like the heart wants to flow, it wants to grow, it wants to move forward, but it feels like it's being blocked. So I don't know, guys. Ooh, interesting. There may be some resentment as well. I do feel a little bit of resentment here. Because again, there may be some blockages in this connection, or you're just not meeting as often, or one person may be feeling like they're pouring a lot into the relationship, the other person may not. I'm not sure exactly where the blockage stems from, what the resentment is. We're definitely going to figure that out, though. There's a lot of cards we're going to get, so let's keep going. Mama Moon is saying new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so the new moon is a good sign for this meeting. I feel like there will be a fresh start shared between you two. And it feels like some decisions might be made the next time you meet. The energy feels fresh, and it does feel like things are going to get better from the point of this next meeting onwards. So that's really cool. We see some optimism coming through, a lot of earth energy as well. And then this is from the Lover's Oracle. So if you're asking about someone you're not romantically involved with, bear with me for a second. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yes. Okay. Yes. I am seeing here the next time you meet, you will make the realization that whatever went down in the past in this connection that created some resentment needs to be let go of, because I do feel like there is a genuine new beginning. Like someone is genuinely healing, getting better, improving their circumstances, and it allows this connection to move forward in a much healthier way, whatever that looks like. And I feel like this new path between the two of you is going to be a lot healthier. And so you're being asked to really do the inner work to let go of any negativity that you have towards this person, any resentment, anything like that, you're being asked to let go of, okay? So this next meeting, I feel like it marks the beginning of a new chapter between the two of you. So embrace that new beginning. All right, now we're gonna get both sides here. The left-hand side is gonna represent you, and the right-hand side is gonna represent your person the next time you meet. Some of you watching may feel like you're being represented on the right side and your person is on the left. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna talk as if most of you here are the left-hand side person. So this is your energy next time y'all meet. You have the unseen. Okay. Interesting. I feel, my first impression here is that you're thinking that your person isn't seeing your wants, your needs in this connection, or you're just not being heard. And I do feel like you're the one carrying the resentment here. I'm going to be honest. And also, there may be a lot that you need to fill this person in on. A lot of time may have passed, or even if not that much time has passed, I feel like a lot has happened in your life that you didn't share with this person. And so when you guys meet, I do feel like there will be maybe like an hour or two when you first meet up where you're just filling each other in on what's been going down in your individual lives and what's been going on. So I do see that. Okay, they're being represented by the ring. Oh, this is actually very loving and very committed energy. Obviously, rings are infinite. They are circles. They bound us together. And obviously, rings represent commitment. They represent that magic, that shared unity. So I do feel like your person is really into you, wanting to work things out, wanting to offer a new, better chapter here, or overcome some sort of issue, work together. When I think of the ring, I think of unity, wanting to work as a team, viewing you as one with them. And they're coming into this next meeting with an approach of like us instead of, me and you. So that's really beautiful. I really like that. Guys, I'm going to be honest here. This is one of my favorite types of readings. I feel like you're the bitter one. I feel like you're the negative one. And your person is actually having good intentions. It's very refreshing as a reader, because I do so many readings where especially love readings where the other person just sucks and I have to, give the bad news of, hey, the person you chose sucks. But I feel like this is the opposite reading here, where it's like, no, your person has really good intentions. They want to work with you. And it feels like they do want to overcome this heart blockage here and have a very prosperous, healthy, happy future with you, whatever that looks like. And you're still a little bitter. So for whatever reason, it may be totally valid, but let's see. You're being represented by the starfish. Okay, beautiful. First off, starfish is one of the most beautiful spirit animals in this deck. So physically stunning. I feel like you are going to go out of your way to look really good the next time you see this person, and like with everything, like how you smell, how your hair's done, makeup if you wear any, your clothing choice, like you're really like looking good here. And I do feel like you've been trying to just you know what I'm seeing? If this person's coming over, you may even like clean your house up, something like that. Like you want to come across as very beautiful, put together, and just stunning on the surface, And also, I feel like you're approaching this next meeting from a more casual perspective of like, okay, like let's just see where the energies lay. Let's have some fun. Let's just like catch up. And so I do feel, I'm going to be honest with you, group number 2. I feel like you're going to stay just talking about like these lighthearted subjects, like catching up with each other. And I don't see you initiating anything like deeper, like any form of deeper conversation. I do feel like you're kind of hiding a little bit beneath the surface here. So on the surface, I feel like you're trying to remain positive about this connection and where you're at mentally, emotionally in this connection, but I don't know. I feel like there's something a little deeper going on here that you're not leading on. Let's see. Their spirit animal is the whale in reverse. So you both have water animals. There's certainly some emotions here. But it's so funny because these are like complete opposite spirit animals for water, because the starfish, like I said, like likes to linger at the surface and, you know, be beautiful and keep things lighthearted and flirty and fun. And then the whale dives extremely deep, you know. However, it is in reverse. So I almost feel like your person is approaching this next meeting with you wanting more depth, wanting a deeper conversation with you. And I do feel like they may feel slightly frustrated. Guys, I'm not trying to call you out here. I'm just letting you know what I'm saying. Maybe slightly frustrated because they want to take you to that, you know, that deeper level and, you know, experience more emotional depth. But I think you're on the same page, generally speaking. Like, you're in the same element, you know, same vibration here. It's just, I feel like they're wanting to go deeper this next time that you meet, whereas you're just like, let's just have fun, keep it flirty, casual, like something like that. You know, you may actually want to like go out and share a nice experience with each other, whereas they may want to like stay in and like really talk and like get deep with you. So I don't know. That's the only difference I'm seeing here. What I would recommend is maybe doing a little bit of both. Like maybe you start out like at a coffee shop, or, you know, just having like conversation, keeping each other updated, or just doing something fun. I don't know. What do you guys do for fun? Like axe throwing, mini golf, swimming? I don't know. And then you may like, you know, end the get together with like a deep parked car conversation. I don't know. That's what I would recommend, because then you'll have both of your needs here met, it seems. I feel like you actually, and when I say like surface level stuff, that is not a bad thing. Let me clarify that. I actually think it's so important in connections to share experiences with each other, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be like deep conversations all the time. Sometimes what is best for the relationship is literally just going out and having fun together, because that builds positive memories with each other, and that is what gets you having those good feelings towards each other. So I get where you're coming from. I also get where they're coming from. Maybe we can meet in the middle. All right. So your chakra that's coming out here is perfection, which actually came out for group number 1 as well. And I feel like this is your root chakra. You're wanting like perfect security, stability, knowing where you stand with this person. I'm also noticing the berries for you here. Berries are divine feminine energy, very fruitful, abundant, and very, very sweet here. So I feel like you're wanting more clarity. Okay, I want to see what theirs is though. I'm very curious. Okay, they have the throat chakra with bittersweet. Yeah, their energy, I'm going to be honest with you, it's coming off as like, not like a little sad. You know, guys, I'm going to just be honest. I feel like this person wants something deeper with you. And they really enjoy spending time with you. They really, really, really enjoy just being around your energy. But I feel like why they're in a bittersweet energy when they see you is because while they're enjoying that, they still long for something more with you. So I don't know the dynamic here and what's gone down in this connection. For some of you, maybe this is a relationship that has failed in the past, and you're seeing each other again, and they're feeling, very upset about that. But really happy to see you. I don't know. This could honestly be any dynamic. I just feel like this person wants to know you more and wants to be a deeper part of your life. And I'm even seeing here like this birthday cake, and it's like they want to be the one to be there during your celebration and plan happy get-togethers. Like they want to be a very strong person in your life, like having like top tier commitment and place in your life. And I just they don't feel like they have that, it seems. So that's what is kind of bittersweet about this. Interesting. All right. You have chaos and conflict. Wow. What's going on with you guys, huh? And we see here like a zebra turning in. Oh, yeah, it looks like they're shedding their zebra skin and turning into a giraffe. So it's very chaotic, lots of change. And the number 33 is standing out as well. 33. That is a number of creative growth and expansion. So there's just a lot going on in your life in general, a lot of change happening. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you may not even know what you want, and you're just still trying to feel out, what you want with this person in the situation here. You may also like just not have the time and space to give this person the depth that they want right now for whatever reason. Like you may have a lot going on in your life, and it's not that you don't like them. It's just like there's just a lot going on. Let's see. They have message in a bottle. Wow, look at all this water energy. Guys, this person really, really likes you. Also, I'm seeing the telephone there. This person may be the one to reach out to you. I'm going to be honest. I just feel like your person has a little bit more feelings for you than you may have for them. It's not that you don't have feelings towards them, but I just feel like you have so much going on in your life right now that may distract you a little bit more. Whereas this person may have more space in their life to focus on you and the relationship. And so they're ready to go deeper, like right now, whereas you may not be ready to go deeper. And that takes us back to the rune, Lagus in reversed, intense, turbulent feelings, because you're not on the same page with the timing of this relationship. I feel like your person wants to move things along much, much quicker than you do. And that happens sometimes, guys. It really does. I feel like you like this person, you appreciate them, but at the same time, like, you may even feel like they don't know you yet. This may be a newer connection for some of you, and you may feel like your person's getting very intense very quickly, and you are a little bit, not like weirded out by that, but concerned because they don't actually really know you and your true depth just yet. And they may be acting like they love you already. They may have even said they loved you already. That's the type of energy I'm getting here. So, I don't know. It definitely feels like your person, though, is wanting more, leading the way, communicating a lot more. And you feel a little bit more detached. And this isn't a bad thing. I don't know the timing or the dynamic here, so I'm not judging anyone. I've been in situations like this myself before. So, I don't know. You have look for a sign coming out. So I feel like you're very connected to your spirit guides and the universe. And I don't know, I'm seeing a part of you that's still searching, like still trying to figure out, if this is your person, where is it going? Just following the signs of the universe. And they have in the near future. Yeah, this person's going to reach out to you very, very soon, possibly even today, possibly even in a few minutes. I don't know. I feel like they're wanting some answers. That's the thing, guys. I feel like your person already knows what they want, and you do not know what you want. That's what it feels like. And they're wanting answers in the near future, and they may hit you up in the near future wanting to hang out, like wanting to see where things lie with you. If not see where things lie, like, just hang out more. And you're still trying to even figure out if you even want to be with this person, or, where your feelings are, what you want in your life. So I just feel like you're on different wavelengths when it comes to the timing. But like everything else seems okay. So I don't know. Let's see your tarot cards. You have Two of Swords. Yeah, you're undecided about this relationship, where you want things to go. I do see that very strongly. Ten of Pentacles. You know, in general, I feel like you want something long-term committed, stable, healthy, beautiful, like a legacy that you can build with someone. I am seeing that. And you have the Four of Swords reversed. Ooh, oh, some of you guys, the reason why you're moving slower than this person is because you may be healing from the past, which is why the past card came out. Like, you may have recently gotten out of like a very serious relationship, for example, or had some turbulent emotions in the past that you're still getting over. Some of you guys aren't even over your ex yet. So because of that, you may not have strong feelings and attachment to this person, but you recognize that they are a good partner. Now, I know these are things that seem a little surface level. It seems, you know, wrong to talk about, but like, these are real human emotions that happen sometimes, you know? Like, you may be with the right person, but emotionally you're not prepared for that person yet. You know, and you can recognize the potential that this person has, and that this is definitely something that could lead to something very committed, happy, you know, family energy, but you're just undecided on them yet, because there's still healing that you're doing. There's still other areas of your life that you're focusing on that are sort of taking you away from this relationship at this time. And, you know, a part of you doesn't want to let this opportunity go, let this person go, but the other part of you, it's just like your heart isn't 100% in it just yet. So yes, it's complicated, but this is life. This is reality. All right, let's see what your person, where they're at, their tarot cards. Oh my gosh, they have the Three of Swords. Oof. Eee. Eee. I feel like they are very much overthinking this connection. And it's interesting that they have the Three of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. For some of you, your dynamic might be that you guys actually were together at one point and you separated, and you may actually be getting over this person, but they're not over you, okay? I just keep coming back to this theme of like, they have more feelings than you have right now, just to be honest. Like, that's what I'm seeing. There is some heartbreak in their aura, their energy at this time. Like, they really have a lot of strong feelings towards you, still wanting something with you, wanting a relationship with you. Whether, you know, they still want a relationship because this is something that's ended in the past, or they want a relationship because you never had a relationship yet, you know? Like, it's kind of heartbreaking for them right now, because they want this really, really strongly. And I almost feel like they're having a hard time like sleeping at night. They're thinking about you a lot. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh, they have the Hierophant. They want marriage. Yeah, a lot of you, they want marriage. They want family. They're offering you a long-term familial energy. Even if this isn't romantic, like, they want to be a massive part of your life, and they want that traditional relationship with you, with the ring, with the Hierophant. Like, they want to marry you. Or if you're not like romantically involved with each other, they want to be like your best friend, or have a really, really healthy like parent daughter or son relationship, like sibling relationship. Like, they want to be there for all the barbecues, all the cookouts, you know, holding your hand through the tough times, loving you through the fun times, you know, being the one to travel with you, being the one to like be in your life. Like, they want that. And they have the Empress in reverse. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're really feeling a lack right now. They're feeling unattractive to you. Guys, this is sad. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. You know, and this puts you in a rough situation as well, because like, you don't want to break this person's heart. You don't want to, you know, see this person struggle, but also you don't want to give them up either. It's just like, it's heartbreaking because it's literally just the timing of this. Their feelings are way more intense than yours. And I mean, like, you can see how this would work out. You can see how you two would make an excellent like long-term thing, like couple, family, whatever. But oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know what to say. We're gonna see though, next time you meet, what's going down. All right, we're gonna get 6 cards and just see how this will play out. All right. First card out, the Tower. Oh my God. I feel like things are tense. The Tower does represent endings, like things that do not work, are not working, will not work, being torn down. Okay. The Tower, this is also very surprise. So you may not expect to see them the next time you see them. It may be very spontaneous, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. They may spontaneously like either come over, reach out, like this may happen very unexpectedly, or you may run into each other unexpectedly. And yeah, the energy is very, very tense, very strong. 9 of Wands in reverse. Someone here may, okay, I want to say someone here may end things because they're afraid of either, if it's them ending things, they're afraid of getting hurt more. If it's you, you're afraid of hurting them. With the timing issue here, it feels like there's like an undercurrent of like an elephant in the room. Third card out, Death. Okay, yeah, well, that clarifies things. That clarifies things a lot. The Tower, the Death card, guys, you know I don't sugarcoat my readings, and even if I did, like, there's no sugarcoating these cards. I hate tarot readers that are like, so you got the Death card and the 3 of Swords and the Tower, you're gonna be together forever. It's like, no, that's not what these cards mean. This is a clear ending, guys. Like, it's not working. Okay? It's not working. And you don't want to break their heart anymore. They don't want to break their own heart anymore. That's what it feels like. Knight of Pentacles. So this is actually a pretty good card, very stable. I feel like there is a lot of sound logic being explained between the two of you, and I do see you guys seeing things from each other's perspectives, for sure. And you're able to move forward from your next meeting on. Like we saw with the new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. You're both able to move forward knowing exactly where you stand with each other, which is great. The World reverse, yeah. There's a completion here. Okay, now this did not turn out the way that you expected, the way that you wanted, but it does feel like there's a new chapter being made from this next meeting onwards. And this next meeting feels like the closing of that old chapter almost. So getting the closure that you both may need, finalizing things. Yeah. Oh, final card out is the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. So this confirms it for me as well. Like they got the Hierophant upright, wanting that marriage, wanting that traditional like path, that traditional relationship with you. Hierophant in reverse is almost showing me the opposite of that, like choosing to go your own ways. Oh, this is an interesting reading. You know, here's the thing, guys. I'm saying this reading, but my feeling is I feel a little numb. I just don't think a lot of you guys have the feelings anymore or have the strong desire. I don't know who's ending things here. It could honestly be either of you at this point, but there's a sort of numbness here. It's like we almost have to end things because one person has all of the feelings, someone else has very minimal feelings. Like it's very, very different. It's time. It's like, why are we going to drag this out any longer? Yeah. So that was crazy. I feel like the next time you meet, you're actually deciding to go your separate ways. Or if you will continue having a relationship or some sort of connection with this person, I think you're pretty much putting it in words that it's not going to be as deep as it could have been, you know? So moving forward in a more distant, casual way, I guess you could say. It does feel like endings, though. Big ending. Finishing something out, going your own ways. Yep. Just because, I don't know, it's you don't want to hurt them. I think they're psychically definitely picking up on the fact that you don't have as deep feelings as they do. And, you know, I do feel like this person, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. I was going to say would have wanted to like marry you or like give you some sort of bigger commitment here, but I just don't think the feeling's mutual. But it's hard because it's not that you don't like them. It's not that you're rejecting them. It's not that like anything like that. It's just sometimes your heart just isn't in it. And it feels like you have a lot going on in your life in other areas. And, you know, I think a part of you wanted to like keep things going how they were and just, you know, I don't know, I guess see where things went. But it's just one of those situations where your heart's not in it. And it happens. We're all adults here. It happens. So yeah, that's your reading, guys. Thank you for joining me. Like, I don't know what to say. I want to say enjoy the next time you see them. I don't know if you will, but yeah. All right. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. I'd love to hear your stories and how this resonated, like what's going on here. And subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome. Let's see what's going to happen the next time you see your person. The rune that came out to represent this meeting is Hagalaz, and this rune does predict bad weather. So there may be something to do with the weather at the time that you're watching this, so there may be some rough conditions, or around the time that you meet, when you meet them, it may be some rough weather outside. I don't know, rain, sleet, snow. Something of that nature could happen, may not, I don't know. But really what this rune is showing is actually some anxieties. So I don't know, there may be some anxiety currently lingering in your connection with this person for whatever reason. And also the rune Hagalaz rules over the number 9. So you may next see this person in like 9 days on the 9th of the month, 9 weeks, 9 months. I don't know, there's something to do with 9 here. Or around Halloween time, so the end of October as well, depending on when you're watching this. So those are some predictions on like when this will take place and the overall energy. For some reason, there is just a little bit of anxiety between you two right now. So let's see why. Your Major Arcana card, this is going to show the intention of your next meeting and the overall energy. And you have the Empress in reverse. So one thing I am noticing here is she's holding wine. So I don't know if alcohol will be a part of your next meeting. Maybe you're going out to get drinks. Maybe you're sharing some wine. I don't know. But she is in reverse here. So I feel like there may be some lack going on right now. Feeling some lack in your life, in their life, in life itself. I don't know why the word seasonal depression is coming through. So someone in this connection just may be going through a little bit of a rough time mentally, and you just may be in that energy when you meet, or they may be in the energy when you meet next. So I don't know. I'm just seeing something like that. I'm not really getting some clearer answers here, but I'm noticing she's on the couch, she's drinking wine. So for some of you, I feel like this could be like meeting at each other's houses, like just having a conversation on the couch, or going out to get a drink or something like that. I don't know. Okay, we have Envy in reverse. Okay. You know, with the Empress in reverse, with Envy in reverse, I do feel like one of the issues between you two that may have existed in the past could be related to like self-esteem issues, actually, or jealousy issues. But this is actually a really good card in reverse because it is showing that jealousy or feeling left out in the cold type of energy is coming to a close the next time you meet. So that's really cool. I like that. From Mama Moon, we have the Gibbous Moon. You are very close to achieving your goal. So I don't think it's going to be a super long time before you see them next. Also, what I'm seeing here, the energy feels like you are like focusing on your life, your goals, and just becoming a better person overall. It feels like the both of you in the past with this connection may have experienced either like jealousy, feelings of lack, and you're now in a place where you're just trying to keep calm, keep cool, and focus on your own journey and focusing on your own personal goals, developing as a person. And so I see you kind of getting together and talking about the ways in which you're both developing in life and moving forward in life. You're just kind of catching up in a sense. And then we have this card right here. This is from the Lover's Oracle. So if you're not asking about a romantic person or situation, bear with me. It says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Interesting. Yeah. So a lot of self-reflection here. And I feel like this relationship, this connection, has brought up some triggering emotions, anxiety, feelings of lack, even self-esteem issues for one or both of you, whether it's you, whether it's them. And I feel like the realization has been made at the time that you're watching this, that it's needed to like work through this. So if you feel like you're a person, for example, has some insecurities that get in the way of a happy connection, I feel like they're finally able to say, you know what, this is getting in the way of this connection and affecting my life, and I should really work through it. So I am seeing the decision to look inside yourself, both you and them, and notice how different elements of this relationship is guiding some healing to take place. I also just saw 444 on the timer, which is grounded, stability, very secure energy. But honestly, like this portion of the reading, like seeing the overall energy of the next time you meet each other, it didn't feel very clear cut to me, to be honest. Like I didn't get a strong like vibe. So I'm very curious to see what else comes out. Because I'm just being honest, like I didn't really feel like I picked up on the next meeting super duper well. So let's see. This left-hand side is going to represent you, where you're at mentally, physically, emotionally the next time you meet. And the right side is going to represent them. For a select few of you watching, you may feel like you're on the right side and your person's on the left side. That's totally fine. I'm just going to speak as if all of you watching are on the left side to make things easier for me. Okay, so you are being represented by the desert, and it's like slightly in reverse, just ever so slightly. And, you know, this is sort of an emptiness, a coldness, connecting with your own intuition, your own self. I do wonder if some of you are feeling a little bit lonely, or feeling like you don't get to spend a ton of time with this person. I'm just getting a really spiritual energy from this as well. The number 37 may be significant. Also, I just feel like you've been connecting with your own intuition, your own personal journey, and trying to take good care of your mental health, physical health, and really focus on your personal goals. Yeah, interesting. There's like an elusive energy I'm feeling. Like it's hard to like really feel into the energies here. Let's see what comes out. Okay, they're being represented by the animal, and again, slightly in reverse in the same degree and everything. So the animal, I'm seeing this beautiful eye. They may have really stunning eyes. You may be attracted to their eyes. But this is like just sort of getting in touch with their animalistic intuition and doing whatever feels right here. The number 19 may be important as well. And I feel that they're just like surviving, not overthinking things, and just doing what feels right in their heart, their instincts. They're just like sort of following whatever the heck their personal little algorithm is telling them to do. They're not overthinking the future or the past. They're just trying to do what feels right in the present moment. The only time this could be a bad thing, though, is if someone has a lot of trauma or issues from the past that causes them to seek out certain sources of dopamine that are not the most positive. So that would be the only downside of that. This energy feels like I'm having a hard time picking up on this next meeting, guys. I really am. I don't know why. Let's see. On your side, we have ask for help from others. Okay, so you may be getting a lot of advice or asking your friends like what to do about this connection. And they have compromise. Okay, so meeting in the middle. I feel like they're willing to sacrifice something to appease you in some way or make you happy in some way. This is very elusive. You're being represented by the frog spirit. Okay, beautiful earth and water energy from you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the frog spirit is also very spiritual. You guys might have like a sort of telepathic connection here. For some of you guys watching, I actually wonder how often you see this person and if this relationship exists more so on the spiritual planes than the physical planes. So I don't know. There is, I'm definitely sensing some past lives between you and this person. There's like a spiritual intensity. And I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. It feels very strange. I wonder if like a few of you who are watching this are asking about someone where it's like a trick question almost. Like you're asking the next time I meet them and it's someone who's like passed away or something, or someone who lives super duper far away, or someone you haven't talked to in years. Some of you guys who selected group number 3, I feel like you're asking about someone where it's hard to do this reading because of the circumstances of your current relationship with them. But obviously not all of you, so I don't know. The frog spirit is very fun, I think. Just tiny, cute, fun. And I feel like you're willing to get emotional with this person, get very spiritual with this person, or just keep things casual, fun. Like, I think you can get down with like both worlds here. Like, you can stay inside and have deep conversations with them and get really emotional, or you could just go out and like do fun things and not overthink the relationship. There's something very flexible about your energy when it comes to this connection. And they're being represented by this spider, very spiritual, also very creative. Your person may be a creator of some sort, artist, musician, craft person. I don't know, like they just like building things, and they're wanting to definitely build something with you and get in touch with their creative energies in this connection. So I'm wondering if the next time you meet, they're going to ask to like do something creative with you, or if you want to like do some sort of project with them, maybe like do art together or build something together, or take some sort of class or something very creative. Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time connecting to this reading, and I never feel this way. There's something about your relationship with this person that I'm just struggling with. I'm gonna keep going. There's a lot more cards, and maybe it'll all click together at the end of the reading, but I'm having such a hard time with this. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have expansion with the throat chakra. There's a very spiritual nature about you and this person, which is why I'm saying, like, I wonder if you actually even see this person that often, because it feels like you meet frequently, like in the astral plane, in the spiritual plane, or you think about each other all the time. You may have like a telepathic type of connection, or what it could be is you may like FaceTime them or like video chat them, and I'm confused because I'm like, is that technically the next meeting, or is like meeting in the flesh the next meeting? I'm not sure. So if you're watching this, like, please clarify that. Like, what do you mean by the next meeting? I think if you clarify that intention, this reading will get a lot easier for me. So clarify that with yourself right now, okay? But yeah. Expansion is actually a pretty good energy. I feel like you are learning a lot from this person, and I'm seeing like deep spiritual conversations as well. So I wonder if you guys both resonate with each other when it comes to your spirituality, and just having very in-depth conversations about things like aliens and philosophy and religion and politics and things like that. And even with the Empress, with her little wine on the couch, I'm like, that just gives me that energy of like just having really, really deep talks about the universe. I am seeing some of that. And I feel like you're both sort of focusing on your own growth and development in life here. So that's really interesting. They have wisdom With the heart chakra, yeah, you guys are gonna have very intelligent conversations the next time you meet. I feel like you learn a lot from each other. One thing I do notice with them, though, is this white dove here. White doves to me symbolize commitment and loyalty. So I feel like this person does want to offer something to you where it's like just the two of you, or like be committed to you, or they are committed to you. Something like that. I'm also seeing here, for some of you, they may offer to travel or go on a trip together. The next time you meet, you may talk about that. They want to create new memories with you, for sure, and see where things go. I feel like they get so many good ideas when they talk to you. Like, you are a very wise person. In their eyes, you always have so much to say. I feel like you're very spiritually connected. You're sort of like a shamanic type of person, like a light worker. And in their own way, they are too. Like, they're like a creator, like a divine creator. So the two of you go very well together, and you both inspire and uplift each other on your individual journeys. So I am seeing that. You know what? This is going to be a prediction that's only going to resonate with like maybe one or two of you. But for some of you, the next time you meet this person, you both may be doing some sort of spiritual initiation, like or retreat or something. Like, you may be engaging in like plant medicine together, or some sort of herbal thing. Like, maybe you're smoking weed, I don't know. The energy, or like I said, some of you may even be drinking. I feel like the next time you meet each other, for whatever reason, you might be in an altered state of consciousness, which is why I'm having a hard time picking up on your reading. And you know what? This doesn't even have to be substance related. Like, even if you two just do a really deep meditation together, like, that's pretty intense. That's putting yourself in an altered state of being. Or one of you may have a concussion or something. Like, there's many different ways to acquire an altered state of a consciousness. But I'm definitely seeing at least one of you, possibly both of you, are in some sort of altered consciousness state here. And you know what else? This doesn't even have to be, like I said, plant medicine or anything like that. If you guys are meeting up and talking really, really late into the nighttime, like into the AM hours, that also puts you in this weird spiritual altered state of consciousness where things become a lot like looser, like you have deeper conversations and you're more connected to the universe and like all these things. So that could also be a possibility as well. Another way that would be like another thing that can confuse me in this reading is some of you may be watching movies together the next time you're together, which is confusing me as well, because your consciousness is so focused on this alternate reality, which is the movie or like TV show that you're watching, that I'm having a hard time picking up on like what's going on between you two. You know what I mean? So there's something going on the next time you see each other where you're going to be in an altered state. So I think that's where my confusion is coming from. All right. You have come to the edge. Sorry, I have an awful mind. I just thought of edging. If you don't know what that is, I don't know. I'm not going to explain it to you, so Google is your friend there. So I don't know. Some of y'all might be, you know, engaging in more adult play and behavior here, which, you know, I'm gonna be honest, if that's the case, I just want to say, like, the animal card here to represent your person, they're gonna get like animalistic on you, like in the best way possible. And with you being represented as the desert, you know, this may be something that you really, really needed because you may not have had it in a long time. Okay, y'all are driving me crazy. Or like, you know, I'm also looking at this as like bare skin, like with goosebumps. All right, y'all are freaks. Gosh darn it. All right. And again, I want to apologize to anyone who's asking about someone who's not like romantically involved with you. We have peace coming through as their card. And look, that white dove here again. You know, whoever this is for you, they're very committed to you. You have two white doves coming out for them and the compromise card with the 2 cups. Like, they're loyal. They are committed to you. Even if you're not in a relationship, like, they're not seeing anyone else. That's what I'm seeing. Like, they're really wanting to make it work with you and only you. And they're very much at peace. I'm seeing like spiritual clarity that they have when they're with you. And they're able to like tune into their Mother Earth like energies, you know, just get really raw and I'm so sorry guys, just get really raw and like just be themselves and wild and free. And I don't know, you give off this like wild energy. This is God, I very spiritual connection. I know I keep saying that, but like I think you're both light workers in your own way. You're both very connected to universal energies. And so when the two of you get together, it just feels very intense. Like you have spiritual experiences just by being together. You know what I mean? Like, so it is really, really interesting. All right, I want to get into the tarot. But overall, the energy I'm feeling is very pleasant the next time you meet, very fun, peaceful. You may be in some sort of altered state or like meditative state the next time you see each other, and you get very deep, have spiritual discussions. And I'm seeing like again, like spiritual or like tantric sex for some of you, just for some of you, you know, most of you, but not all of you, obviously. Even the Empress is looking all seductive. I don't know. All right, moving on. Your tarot is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a feeling here of lacking something, and you have the Desert card. So I do feel like there may be a missing key in this connection that you're feeling here. Or you know what? Oh my God, guys. All right, I just want to pause and say, like, if you're horny, stop getting readings. Stop coming to my channel when you're horny, okay? Because, and I swear it's always group number 3. I don't know. Y'all are just the freaks. I don't know. I don't know. But why am I viewing this as like you're just needing some, like, you know, some of that lovin', and then you meet this person and you get that lovin'. Like, all right, I'm moving on. Y'all disgust me. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Not really though. Trust me, if there's anyone who is not weirded out by this stuff, it is me. All right, there may be some sort of, oh my God, I keep coming back to like this feeling of being almost like touch starved, like really wanting just like cuddles and like that physical intimacy. And wanting to dive in a little bit deeper. It says coming to the edge, like, and there's hearts coming out of her hand here. So I feel like you just want to dive into it. Like, we have the Chariot in reverse. So you want to move forward. You want to experience life a bit more fully. This isn't even just like in relation to this reading. I feel like this is just where you're at spiritually right now. Like you're just wanting to dive into life and like see what exists out there for you, and, you know, just get deep and I don't know, like just see how far you can go with something or someone. I don't know. I'm almost getting you in this like playful exploration type of energy where you're just looking for a change in your life. You're just looking for something to feel, you know, something with depth, something with movement. Yeah, guys, your energy is really horny and it's distracting me. Oh my gosh, we need to move on. Y'all are freaks. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse coming from them. So we actually see here similar energies of like a feeling of lack, a feeling of like being touched up. You know what? I do wonder for some of you, if you guys decide to meet up because you're both like, you know, needing a little loving or something. I don't know. But they feel the same way and they're very attached to you as well. You know, your person is extremely committed to you, like very loyal. And they don't want to like let you go. Like they want to be the one to please you. We have the Empress in reverse again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? Whenever a card comes out in reverse and it's in the same position, like, that always is such a strong message for your reading. And I almost want to read this from a tarot guidebook that I have. So, and I never do that because I know the tarot so well, like the back of my hand, but I feel very strongly guided to pull out a certain book and read you what this means. But hold on. We have the King of Swords to represent them as well. Very communicative, passionate, forthcoming. They may be the one to initiate this meeting. They're in their masculine energy, and you know, they're here, they're talking a lot. I feel like they're going to talk a lot about like so many deep, different subjects, and cut right to the chase as well, tell you exactly what they want. And I love the King of Swords. You know, it's someone who knows what they want and they communicate it, they get it. Very vocal. Very vocal. Okay, so from the guidebook, this is an old guidebook that I have, the Ultimate Guide to Tarot. I don't know why I just felt guided to pull it out and read to you what the Empress means in reverse. When reversed, the Empress shows financial issues and domestic strife. This may take the form of controlling and disruptive influence at home. She can also show a creative block in your projects and someone who is needy and takes too much from you. The results of these challenges and demands is stressful, and there may be an impact on fertility if this is an issue for you now. Literally in terms of conceiving a child, or figuratively in terms of finding the time and peace of mind to grow an idea. One thing I want to say here, first and foremost, with y'all, if this is a heterosexual connection, and you don't want a child, I would recommend wrapping it up. All right, like, I feel like I gotta say that. Why do I feel like I'm just talking to a bunch of teenagers that like can't keep their hands off each other? My God. But yeah, I feel like there is this energy here of like being so close to achieving something together. Like, it literally says you're so close to achieving your goal and come to the edge. And unless I swear to God, if you guys get me demonetized, unless this is sexual, like, you literally almost, you know, come to that edge, you know, and you don't. Like, I feel like this is saying in your relationship, the two of you are really close to reaching some sort of milestone together, or like figuring out some sort of compromise or agreement that will get both of your needs met, because you both seem to be in a state of lack. Like with the Empress reversed, that definitely represents a feeling of lacking something. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles reversed, that also feels like you're lacking something. Like something that you want is not in your life, whether that's a commitment or money or more time together. You both are feeling like something's lacking, something's missing in this connection. And I feel like you're very close to talking about this and coming up with a compromise or a solution, so that way you don't have to feel this like something's missing. So you're like on the edge of resolving an issue in this relationship. And you're on the edge of, I'm on the edge of glory. I'm not going to finish what I was just about to say because it was not PG rated. All right. You guys got to get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, we're going to pick 6 tarot cards to represent this next time that you see each other. If you selected someone who's not like romantically involved with you, I don't know what to tell you, because like half of the messages that came through during this reading would not apply to you. So maybe you can go select another group. Maybe this just isn't your reading. I don't know. Ooh, okay. I have this deck for so long. There's like 2 cards in here where I don't even have to see the front of them to know what card it is. And watch, this one's going to be the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, I was right. Yeah, this shows moving on, following your intuition, following your heart, to go in a certain direction that you want to go in. So your intuition, your heart, and look, the moon is coming out a lot as a guide here. Guiding you to make a certain choice. Now, usually the 8 of Cups talks about moving on, walking away from one path in order to pursue another. So I'm very interested to see, oh my God, 5 of Pentacles is coming out twice. 5 of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse. These are cards of feeling a lack. Something is missing and you have to go find it. Even in the 8 of Cups, like there's 8 cups here, but there's one missing. And because that one is missing, they can't finish this little stack they have going on. And so their intuition is guiding them to find that missing cup. So, oh, this is complicated for some of you. Oh my God. So, okay, I need you to bear with me if you hate this message I'm about to say. It may not be for you. And if it's not for you, like, don't judge the people whose message this is for. Okay, just sit tight. For some of you watching, I feel like you are in a relationship where you are not fulfilled, and your heart and soul is guiding you to find a relationship with someone who does fulfill and meet your needs. Now, I don't know if this relationship you're asking about is like a third party situation, or if this is someone who you're in a relationship with that you just don't feel like they're meeting all of your needs. For some of you, this could even be like a sexual need is not met somewhere in your life. And that may be very important for you. You know, that attraction, that animalistic passion may be very, very important for you. I'm not judging you. I just always recommend like to pursue things the ethical way. Like, don't cheat on people, don't lie to people, okay? I'm always going to advise that. I don't care what feelings you have. Like, your feelings are never to be judged, okay? Like, I would never, ever, ever like judge or shame anyone for any feelings you have. Like, you can't have like immoral feelings, is in my opinion. You only have immoral actions. So I feel this drive within you, it feels, to leave something behind, whether it's a lifestyle, a habit, a person, because there's something missing about that. Like, there's a missing element here. And that's confirmed with the Five of Pentacles as well. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah. I think this message may resonate for more of you than I realize. Now, the weird thing is, I don't know if this person is the one who isn't meeting your needs, or if this person is someone who you feel like can meet your needs, but you're currently with someone who can't meet your needs, or in a lifestyle that can't meet your needs. Well, no, it would be a person with the Two of Cups reversed. Wow, this is complicated. Oh my gosh. And this may explain why I felt like this was more of a spiritual connection. Some of you feel like, I can't be with this person because I'm in another relationship, or I can't be with this person because like I'm still going through a divorce, or like, I don't know. It's a very strange reading. Very difficult. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this would be a hard decision to make. I feel like those of you who selected group number 3, I just feel like this is kind of sad, because there may be someone in your life who's very sweet. They're a very good friend, you know, you have a good connection most likely, but there's just a missing element. And, you know, this could also be the person you're asking about. I'm not sure. I'm very blurry on that. You'll know, though, so you listen to your intuition. There's just something not here. Like, there's a missing piece with someone in your life. Honestly, I feel like it might be a sexual piece. And your heart and soul is guiding you to explore different options in the ethical way, which can be upsetting, because, you know, you may have like built your life around, oh, now landslides come to my mind. Go listen to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. It may have some lyrics for you. We have the Seven of Cups, exactly. Like, what do I do? You know, everything feels up in the air for you right now. You don't know which path to take. Like, do I stay with this person? Do I leave? Do I find someone who can, you know, meet my needs better? Like, or what? Like, I feel like you're very undecided. And I don't see you making a decision the next time that you see this person, whoever the heck this may be to you. I'm not sure. I really don't. I feel like things feel very up in the air. You're unsure on what to do. There's this like missing element here. You're feeling like the desert, like there's something you just really, really need, a little bit more sustenance, a little bit of something or other. Oh my God, we have the Ten of Swords. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, just look at all these cards here. Ugh. Now, I feel like group number 3, you are the most complicated reading by far. Like, and even with the spider, like just this giant web of complications. One thing for sure though is something has to change, because I feel like there's needs of yours that are not being met, you know, whether that's in this connection that we're diving into or another connection. I'm really not sure. Maybe even both. Like, I don't know. But I do see some mental health struggles, like going back to the very beginning with Hagalaz and the anxiety that's being seen again here with the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is actually a pretty good card in my opinion, because it shows something's done. And I do think you will make a clear-cut decision to let something be done and over with, because it can't meet your needs. So I'm not sure. Also, I'm seeing a lot of nighttime in these cards. So I think the next time you see this person, it will be nighttime, or you may be talking late into the evening about, you know, the issues going on in your life. Oh, actually, that may also be a thing with the 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Like, there's going to be deep, deep, deep talks with this person next time you see each other, with the changes going on in your life, the loss that you have, the confusion, the, you know, needs that you have that you feel like aren't being met, and, you know, how do I proceed forward with this? So yeah, there's a lot here for sure. Yeah, guys, that's all I'm seeing for you. I just deep discussions late into the evening. For a lot of you, there's sex. There may be drinking, some sort of altered state of mind for some of you. And I don't know, there's something that you may be talking about with this person, or thinking about at least while you're with them, where it's like there's something missing in your life and you're discussing like the various future possibilities of how to get these needs met. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video. Please comment what the heck's going on down below. Like, I need the tea here. I'm left in the dark. You know, I'm just your reader picking up on these strange, complicated messages. And you guys need to fill me in on how the heck this is your reading and what your story is, okay? Oh my gosh, I would love you guys for doing that. And subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.